The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the New York Jets on Sunday Night Primetime.
Ryan Fitzgerald set.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Throwing is Fields. Rolling right, and Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down, but he got the first down.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it with McFadden. Inside the 20, and he will score! Touchdown, Houston. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point, up and good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. They'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. Moving outside the pocket.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
At the 20-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He's got his man complete to Wilson. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, New York. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 33-yard line.
Get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Fields to throw. He'll go right and find his running back, and it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A 1st down throw for Fields. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Texans.
Here's McFadden. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is good. And the Texans will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
At the 49-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. The open man is Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings
From
up
the
second
42-yard
and
line.
3.
Here's second
At the
and 3.
Texans' 42-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On the handoff, this is H.A. Oh, the ball's out. The Texans have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here comes McFadden. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15
Pickens,
yards.
first catch, and that's good for a first down.
First down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
Complete to number 1, Malik Neighbors. Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Fields. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-6 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Fields out to his right and deep for the back of the end zone. That is Huss. What a throw. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Houston.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. Now he'll run it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. A pickup of 21 on that connection. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
to the air once more is Allen. Catch made right side by Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
More yards.
First and 10.
Another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Allen. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing again is Allen. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
And the Jets, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll get that to Wilson. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. One more time going up top with Allen. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Fourth and goal.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Allen going to throw for it. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal. Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
2 yards.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Rail run. It's McFadden. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground...
And what an effort after the catch! He goes all the way! 76 yards! Touchdown, Houston! A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a design run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. First down. Fields. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. but it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. On the run to the right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And the Texans tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Here's a designed run. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Jets have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll work forward for a couple. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
42-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now this looks like a design run. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's a designed run. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On the ground, it's McFadden. And he will score again. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Jets 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now this looks like a design run.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. A 1st down throw for Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down for Houston. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. These running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. That one taken in. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Jets 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Allen going to keep it on his own read. A pitch comes to Williams. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
At the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's a designed run. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
It's a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Fields now on 2nd down. He's got it at about the 8, and he'll take this one in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Texans. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point is up and through, and the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Now, this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll be taken down well short of the first down, in about 4. That brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now, this looks like a design run. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
To throw is Fields. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This a design run with Fields. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Justin Fields. Touchdown, Houston. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Next to score, Texans 59, Jets 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball runs out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Texans. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point is good. And the Texans stretch things out even further.
Jets 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
Design run here for Allen. Just a nominal gain there to about the 9-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On the carry, it's Achane. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a 1st down up past the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's a gain there of 26 yards. A couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. Once again, it's Achane. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, it's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Achane. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's Fields. And he's caught downfield by Pickens. They'll gain about 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Texans first down.
Back to throw is Fields. He's into the clear again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Texans 73, Jets 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It is 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 15-yard line.
A final shot now for Allen. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in